If you are traveling to India for the first time, don't just book Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, Mumbai and call it an India trip. North India has so much more to offer, from the Himalayas and the Ganges to Krishna's birthplace, the Taj Mahal, Varanasi, Ayodhya and eventually Nepal. So in this video, I am going to show you a practical North India route that you can customize for 10 days, 15 days, 20 days or even longer. Let's start with Delhi because it's one of the easiest international entry points into India. Spend around 2 days in Delhi. You can explore Old Delhi, Jama Masjid, Chandni Chowk, Red Fort, India Gates, Humayun's Tomb, Qutub Minar, and don't try to tick every attraction off your list. Delhi is huge, so group places geographically and give yourself enough time to actually enjoy the city. Now, instead of immediately heading towards Agra, here's where you can take your trip towards the Himalayas. From Delhi, you can travel to Dehradun by flight or train depending on your schedule. From Dehradun, continue towards Rishikesh, and this part of the trip is completely different from Delhi. Rishikesh is where you can slow down. Stay around Tapovan if you want cafes, yoga studios, restaurants and lively traveler atmosphere. You can spend your time doing river rafting, bungee jumping, yoga, cafe hopping, Ganga sidewalks and visiting waterfalls and viewpoints. If you are looking for adventure and wellness together, Rishikesh deserves at least 2 to 3 nights. From Rishikesh, continue to Haridwar. They are close enough that you don't need to treat them as completely separate long distance destinations. In Haridwar, experience Har Ki Pauri and the evening Ganga Aarti. And here's something important for international travelers: Rishikesh and Haridwar offer two completely different experiences. Rishikesh is more about yoga, adventure, cafes, and the younger international traveler scene. Haridwar feels more traditional, spiritual, and pilgrimage focused. So if you have enough time, experience both. Now we will move towards Mathura and Vrindavan. This is where you experience another side of India's spiritual culture. Mathura is traditionally associated with the birthplace of Lord Krishna, while Vrindavan is famous for its temples, devotional culture and colorful streets. You can spend around 1 to 2 nights here depending on your interest, and if you are planning or visiting during major festivals, especially Holi, your experience can be completely different from a normal visit. Next stop, Agra, and yes, the Taj Mahal. But don't think Agra is only the Taj Mahal. You can also explore Agra Fort, Mehtab Bagh and the city's Mughal heritage. For most travelers, 1 to 2 nights can work well here. Now here's where customization becomes important. If you have around 12 to 15 days at Jaipur or Mumbai, Agra to Jaipur give you a classic North India circuit. In Jaipur, explore Amber Fort, City Palace, Hawa Mahal, Jantar Mantar and the Old City. Stay around 2 nights. This creates a beautiful contrast. Delhi to Himalayas India, to spiritual India, to Mughal India and Royal Rajasthan. Now comes one of the biggest highlights of this journey, Varanasi. And this is one place where I will strongly recommend not rushing. Instead of spending only a few hours here, stay here for at least around 2 to 3 nights. Experience the sunrise boat ride on the Ganges, walk throughout this old city, visit the temples you're interested in, and in the evening experience the Ganga Aarti. Varanasi isn't a destination you simply see, it's a city you experience. If you have extra time, continue towards Ayodhya. Ayodhya is an important pilgrimage destination associated with Lord Rama. Spend around 1 to 2 nights depending on how deeply you want to explore the religious and cultural side of the city. Then you can continue towards Prayagraj. This is particularly interesting for travelers interested in India's religious history and the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna, and traditionally believed Saraswati. You can visit Triveni Sangam and explore the city's major heritage and religious site. And now comes the part that makes the route even more interesting. You don't necessarily have to fly back to Delhi after exploring North India. If Nepal is part of your plan, you can continue east or northeast towards the Nepal border. For travelers wanting a cultural route, Gorakhpur can work as an onward point before continuing towards Nepal, depending on the border crossing and transportation chosen. And then Nepal. Start with Kathmandu. Explore its temples, old city, local markets, and surrounding heritage sites. If you have extra time, take the cable car to Chandragiri Hills for Himalayan views. Then head to Pokhara. This is where the trip changes again. Lakes, mountains, paragliding, sunrise viewpoint, adventure activities, and a much slower atmosphere than Kathmandu. Stay around 2 to 3 nights if your schedule allows. And if you are planning a longer trip, don't stop at Pokhara. You can consider Upper Mustang. But this isn't something I will add to a rushed 10-day itinerary. It's better suited to travelers who have extra days and specifically want Himalayas, adventure, and remote landscapes. And this is where I don't want you to copy an itinerary blindly. If you only have 10 days, keep it tight. Delhi to Rishikesh, Rishikesh to Haridwar, Haridwar to Agra, and Agra to Varanasi. Choose only the place that matter most to you. If you have 14 to 16 days, you can add Mathura and Vrindavan plus Ayodhya or Jaipur depending on your interest. If you have 20 plus days, now you can comfortably build a much bigger journey. Delhi to Dehradun, Dehradun to Rishikesh, Rishikesh to Haridwar, Haridwar to Mathura, Vrindavan, Agra, and then Jaipur, Jaipur to Varanasi, Varanasi to Ayodhya, Ayodhya to Prayagraj, then Gorakhpur, then Nepal, Kathmandu, Pokhara, and then if you have even more time, Upper Mustang. India doesn't have one perfect itinerary. Your perfect route depends on how many days you have, your budget, whether you are interested in spirituality, adventures, history, food, or mountains, whether you prefer trains, private cars, or flights, and whether you are continuing to Nepal. So don't plan your India trip by simply counting how many cities you can fit into your vacation. Plan it around the experience you actually want. And if you're planning an India trip and you're completely confused about where to start, you don't have to figure everything out yourself. You can customize this route according your travel dates, budget, and interest. Follow VoicePair for practical India and Nepal travel guides. And if you would like us to help you plan your India or India-Nepal journey, email us at helloniskers@gmail.com. Tell us your travel dates, numbers of travelers, and the kind of experience you're looking for, and we will help you build your route, because the best India trip is in the one where you see the most places. It's the one you actually have time to experience. I'm Aditi. This is VoicePair. Thank you. Har Har Mahadev.